Ever thought about the eerie secrets buried deep under our feet? Archaeology often brings to light ancient mysteries, but some finds are more spine-tingling than others. Today, we're diving into the world of the weird and the wonderful, exploring 11 of the creepiest archaeological discoveries ever made. From silent stone armies standing guard to eerily well-preserved bodies emerging from the bogs, these finds are guaranteed to give you goosebumps. Number 11. Vampire graves of Europe. Throughout Europe, especially in Poland and Bulgaria, archaeologists have made eerie discoveries that highlight the intense fear and superstition of medieval times. These so-called vampire graves are intriguing and a bit chilling. They feature skeletons with iron rods or stones forcefully placed in their mouths, hearts, or limbs. This grim practice, dating back to the 12th century or even earlier, was believed to prevent the deceased from returning as vampires. A striking example came in 2013 when archaeologists in Bulgaria's Sozopol unearthed the remains of two men with iron rods driven through their chests, casting light on this shadowy ritual. In Poland, similar graves have been found where the deceased's heads were removed and positioned between their knees or hands, yet another method believed to keep the dead from rising. These archaeological findings provide a vivid look into the medieval mindset, heavily laden with fears of the supernatural. The vampire graves serve not just as evidence of past burial rites, but also as windows into the folklore and myths that dominated these ancient societies. Number 10. Sedle Ossuary. The Sedle Ossuary in the Czech Republic may seem like a typical Roman Catholic chapel at first glance, but beneath it lies something utterly astounding. It's home to the artfully arranged bones of over 40,000 people, adorning the chapel's interior in a macabre yet captivating display. This bone church has its origins in the 13th century, when soil from Golgotha was brought to its cemetery, making it an exceptionally sought-after burial site. As the cemetery filled up, exhumed skeletons were moved into the chapel. Over time, these bones were creatively assembled into various decorations. Imagine a chandelier and the Schwarzenberg coat of arms, all crafted from human bones. This eerie yet intriguing site has become a magnet for visitors from around the world, drawn to its unique mix of art, history, and a tangible reminder of mortality. The Sedle Ossuary isn't just a tourist spot, it's a profound symbol of life's fleeting nature and the inevitable destiny we all share. It stands as a thought-provoking testament to our transient existence and the artistic expression that can arise even from something as somber as death. Number 9. The Witch Graves of Scotland. In the picturesque rolling hills of Scotland, there's a somber chapter of history written into the landscape: the witch graves. These sites bear witness to the tragic legacy of the Scottish witch trials, a dark period from the 16th to the 18th centuries when thousands were unjustly accused of witchcraft. One significant location is the Witch's Well near Edinburgh Castle, a modest yet moving monument commemorating the spot where many alleged witches faced their grim end, often by burning at the stake or drowning. Archaeological digs across Scotland have unearthed chilling evidence of these harsh executions, including mass graves and relics of torture. Notably, many of these graves lack any markers, as those accused of witchcraft were denied Christian burials due to the stigma attached to their supposed crimes. These haunting sites serve as stark reminders of a time when hysteria and injustice prevailed, driven by fear and superstition. They symbolize a historical era where innocence was overshadowed by the persecution of many, casting a shadow on the beautiful Scottish landscape that holds these memories. Number 8. Sanxingdui Ruins. In the Sichuan province of China lies a remarkable archaeological site that rewrote history: the Sanxingdui Ruins. Discovered in the 20th century and dating back about 4,000 years, these ruins unearthed a previously unknown civilization, distinct from the well-known Yellow River Valley civilization. What makes Sanxingdui stand out are its extraordinary bronze masks and statues, some featuring strikingly large, protruding eyes, and its array of intricate gold and jade artifacts. These discoveries have reshaped our understanding of the origins of Chinese civilization, showcasing a complex, culturally rich society in the Yangtze River Basin. The artistic finesse and technical mastery of these artifacts point to a highly advanced culture. Yet around 3,000 years ago, this civilization mysteriously disappeared, leaving no written records. The cause of this sudden vanishing act fuels ongoing speculation and research. The Dao Ruins offer a fascinating glimpse into an advanced ancient society and serve as a reminder of the rich tapestry of human history, filled with diverse and dynamic civilizations that have shaped our world. Number 7. Cursed Tomb of King Tutankhamun. The 1922 discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb by Howard Carter not only uncovered one of ancient Egypt's greatest treasures, but also sparked one of history's most famous supposed curses. Carter's find in the Valley of the Kings was a monumental moment, revealing a treasure trove of artifacts, gold, and the young pharaoh's mummified remains. However, intrigue turned to mystery when several people linked to the tomb's opening met untimely deaths, fueling rumors of a pharaoh's curse. One of the most prominent victims was Lord Carnarvon, the expedition's financier, who succumbed to an infected mosquito bite. His and subsequent deaths of team members ignited a mix of global fascination and fear. While modern scrutiny has largely debunked the curse as a media creation, the tale endures in popular culture. Scientifically, explanations have ranged from mold spores to toxic gases in the sealed tomb, but these have done little to dampen the legend's allure. Far from being just a myth, the discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb has been a priceless window into ancient Egyptian civilization and burial customs. Number 6. The Catacombs of Paris. Beneath the vibrant streets of Paris, there's a hidden world that contrasts starkly with the city above, the Paris Catacombs. This vast underground labyrinth, stretching over 300 kilometers, serves as a haunting resting place for millions. Originally limestone quarries, these tunnels were transformed in the late 18th century into an ossuary to alleviate the city's overflowing cemeteries. The walls of the catacombs are a macabre yet mesmerizing sight, lined with bones and skulls, some dating from the time of the French Revolution. This silent, somber environment bears witness to Paris's tumultuous past, marked by epidemics, famines, and revolutions. Visitors walking through this empire of death often experience an eerie connection to the historical stories behind each skull and femur. Throughout the tunnels, inscriptions and sculptures add to the catacombs' mysterious allure. More than just a burial site, the Catacombs of Paris are a unique museum, showcasing the city's darker, more intriguing side. Number 5. The mass grave of the Spanish flu. The 1918 Spanish flu pandemic ranks among the deadliest events in human history, with an estimated 50 million lives lost worldwide. This catastrophic episode is chillingly reflected in the mass graves scattered globally. One striking example is found in Philadelphia, where the pandemic's fury hit hard. The city's infrastructure, overwhelmed by the sheer number of deaths, resorted to mass graves as the only feasible solution to handle the rapidly increasing fatalities. These burial sites, often hastily prepared and unmarked, became the last resting place for thousands, encompassing all walks of life. The Spanish flu's unique lethality, especially among healthy young adults, coupled with the lack of effective medical treatments at the time, led to the vast scale of these graves. Archaeological and historical studies of these sites have shed light on the pandemic's profound social and cultural impacts, painting a vivid picture of a world caught off guard by such a health crisis. The mass graves of the Spanish flu are not only solemn reminders of our past, but also crucial lessons for the future. They emphasize the importance of preparedness and global collaboration in responding to pandemics. Number 4. Ruins of Baiae. In the Gulf of Naples, Italy, lies a submerged relic of the ancient world, an opulent Roman city known for its luxury and decadence. Back in its prime, it was the ultimate pleasure retreat for Rome's elite, adorned with lavish villas, spas, and a reputation for extravagant parties and excesses. Eminent figures like Caesar, Nero, and Caligula once frequented this playground of the aristocracy. However, volcanic activity dramatically changed its fate, sinking a significant part of the city into the Bay of Naples. These ruins, now part of the underwater archaeological park of Baiae, offer an underwater odyssey through ancient streets, mosaic-laden villas, statues, and thermal spas. These remnants, eerily well-preserved, provide an unprecedented window into Roman architecture and societal norms. The thermal baths, showcasing advanced Roman engineering in construction and hydraulics, highlight the innovative spirit of the time. The ruins of Baiae narrate a tale of opulence, power, and the eventual decline of the Roman Empire, underscored by the unstoppable force of nature that eventually claimed the city. For visitors and researchers, the submerged city of Baiae offers a haunting yet fascinating journey into the past, revealing the secrets of a lost city that once epitomized Roman extravagance and luxury. Number 3. The Headless Vikings. In 2009, an astonishing archaeological discovery was made at Ridgeway Hill in Dorset, England. A mass grave was unearthed, revealing the decapitated remains of 54 Viking warriors, dating back to the early 11th century. This gruesome find offers a vivid and violent snapshot of the conflicts between Vikings and Anglo-Saxons during that time. The skeletons, predominantly men aged between 18 to 25, bore the brutal marks of a violent death. Deep cuts on the bones suggested they were executed with swords or axes, and intriguingly, their severed heads were found piled separately, perhaps as a display of triumph or as a chilling warning to others. This discovery is particularly significant because it provides tangible evidence of Viking activities in England, a history largely known only through written records. It also starkly illustrates the brutal nature of warfare in the early medieval period, adding a new dimension to our understanding of this tumultuous era. Number 2. The Screaming Mummies of Egypt. The pharaohs of Egypt, famous for their grand pyramids and enigmatic mummies, have left behind some particularly eerie relics in their ancient necropolises. Among the most unsettling are the screaming mummies, found with their mouths agape as if caught in an eternal scream. This chilling appearance isn't due to any supernatural curse, but rather a natural post-mortem process. If the jaw isn't secured after death, it can drop open during decomposition, creating this haunting effect. One infamous example is Unknown Man E, discovered in the late 19th century. His contorted facial expression and bound hands paint a picture of mystery and perhaps a violent end. Theories about his identity range from a disgraced prince to a foreign dignitary. Another striking case is that of Merisamun, a temple singer. Her open-mouthed mummy adds a startlingly lifelike quality to her preserved remains. These screaming mummies offer a fascinating window into the burial customs and afterlife beliefs of ancient Egypt. Number 1. Terracotta Army. In 1974, in the rural landscape of Xi'an, China, a group of farmers stumbled upon something extraordinary, a hidden army of terracotta warriors guarding the tomb of China's first emperor, Qin Shi Huang. This massive underground army, featuring over 8,000 soldiers, 130 chariots, and 670 horses, was intricately crafted to escort the emperor into the afterlife. Each terracotta soldier is distinct, showcasing a variety of uniforms, hairstyles, and facial expressions. This is a testament to the remarkable craftsmanship of ancient China. Buried for over 2 millennia, the discovery of the Terracotta Army opened a new chapter in archaeological history, offering a unique window into the military, cultural, and artistic practices of the Qin dynasty. Yet several questions hover around this monumental site. What compelled the creation of these lifelike sculptures? And how did the artisans of the time achieve such detail and scale in their work? These unanswered questions add a layer of mystery to the Terracotta Army, making this archaeological site not only a marvel of ancient ingenuity, but also a subject of enduring intrigue and fascination.